Hi, how's it going? We're just carrying on with some of my devotions and also some of the memories that I've had throughout the years. Today I was reading in John 5, and Jesus comes along by the pool of Bethsaida, and there was a man there who was ill for 38 years, so he'd been there for quite some time. And in verse 6, Jesus comes up to him and says, do you want to get well? Now, this is one of my favorite passages when it comes to helping people. Now, when you think about this situation here, Jesus goes up to a man that has been ill for 38 years and asks this question. I could almost see his disciples who have a tendency of trying to protect Jesus, like, Jesus, wait, bad question. The guy's obviously sick, been that way a long time. Of course he wants to be well. But actually, that question is pure genius of anyone who is in these kind of circumstances, whether they be physical illness, emotional illness, mental illness. A lot of the times, in order to be well, we must want to be well. So this question that Jesus asked this man, do you want to be well, is actually one of the greatest questions you could possibly ask somebody in these circumstances. It almost seems cruel. It almost seems like you're unobservant of the circumstances or situation. But actually, it is the very first step to becoming well, to being whole. So obviously Jesus is the wisest man who ever lived. Not Solomon, Jesus. Solomon's the second wisest man to ever live. So he knows exactly what to do when it comes to helping people. That brings to mind a memory. I did an awful lot of counseling as a chaplain in the Army, and I used to do a lot of marriage counseling. And it would get very frustrating because there were times when people would come into my office and they would just be looking for an excuse to get a divorce, looking for an excuse to continue their fight from last night. There was no reason for them to really be in my office because they really didn't want to stay married. And so after about 8 years of doing a lot of marriage counseling, I figured something out. I would ask them as they came into the office, I would ask each one of them, do you want to stay married? Do you want to stay married? And if either one of them said no, I would tell them, I can't help you. Because the marriage can't be put back together unless both want to stay married. Now, once I said that, well, I can't help you, then a lot of times they'd be backing up, yes, say something, help us, And so that was an indicator of what they truly felt. But if a person is dead set on not staying married or not getting well or, not doing the right thing, you can't push a rope. And so you can only help people who want to be helped. So as you're discipling people, remember that. That's really important. Hey, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.